All right, sweet.
10 minutes.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
So, Harry Megerian here with Next Level Physical Therapy and Athletic Performance. So, I'm currently, my position is I'm a trainer, also a physical therapist assistant in the process. My board exam is in 2 weeks. So, thank you. So, that's where I'm at right now. A little bit about my background. I got my bachelor's in exercise science at Cal State Northridge. And I've been certified trainer through International Sports and Science Association since 2000 and I lied to Rob. 2008 I got certified, so 10 years. I've been 11 now. Geez, so I've been trainer for 11 years. Time is flying. And then a little bit about how I got into this field. One day working out, I got injured. Went to physical therapy. Had a really bad experience with my therapist because unfortunately he just said, "Oh, you're a fit guy. Here's 6 stretches, go in the corner and do them." And everyone knows, you don't leave baby in the corner, right? So I was like, this is not the way it should be done. So I'm like, I want to put the care back in healthcare. So from that point on, I decided to shift my focus from, I was doing business at the time, business management, shifted my, what is it called? Degree, thank you, that's the word, to kinesiology. And ever since then, I'm working on that just to try to better the field so people actually get real care. And unfortunately, there's people out there that see people as dollar signs as opposed to humans with feelings and emotions, as a complex, beautiful being. So that is a little bit about me and how I got into this field. And 5 years ago, I saw an email through my CSUN jobs list saying, "Do you like personal training? Do you like physical therapy?" I'm like, "Yes, that sounds exactly what I like doing. There's a job available." And that's how I came across Amy. So at the time, she was at Results Physical Therapy. This is before she branched out and opened up Next Level. And this is actually before she had her first child. She was still pregnant at the time, very pregnant. And her and I just hit off in the beginning. Like we always said, we're yin and yang, like brother and sister. So her and I became really close, and she's been a mentor to me. I've learned almost everything I know about physical therapy from her. And ever since then, I've decided I want to continue growing with her. And when she told me to come to the Next Level with her, I was honored. And of course, still there, still growing. And that is how Amy and I met. And now, what is Next Level Physical Therapy and Athletic Performance? I'm sure you guys have heard about us, but what sets us apart from most other physical therapy places is people want to come back. People want to be there because one of our unofficial mottos is serious healing in a silly environment, because we like to have fun. We're always joking, cracking jokes, because I truly believe laughter is medicine. Sometimes, people, it sucks to be in pain. No one likes to be in pain. People are down, so when they come to Next Level, what we like to do is brighten up their day. Of course, if they're here with their energy level, we don't want to be all the way up here. We want to kind of meet them somewhere halfway. And we've gotten really good at that, meeting people at their, raising them up just enough, not to the point where we're obnoxious and overwhelming. They're like, "Oh, this guy's too much." Just, you don't want to fake it either. So what we do at Next Level Physical Therapy, we have a wide option of services, ranging from your traditional physical therapy one-on-one with the therapist. We have massage therapy. We also offer athletic performance. And then we have what's called a tune-up service. So what that is, let's just say you're coming in, or you're going through your day, throw out your back, you come in, it's like, "Oh, your hip's out of place." We can quickly come in, adjust it, whatever it is, quick massage, 10, 15 minutes, get you in and out of the door, so you don't necessarily have to wait to get a script from a doctor, or go through all the fun process of insurance. And speaking of insurance, we also are in network with a lot of insurances now. Those in the beginning, we had only a few, so there's a list in front of all of you with the insurances we are currently in network with. We also offer cash rates, so that is giving all in that packet there. It gives you all the rates for cash for physical therapy, and then our tune-up services also has our wellness services, which is the training, and you can do a combination of either one. As far as doing just training or just PT or together. So that's another thing, the beauty of there. So let's just say you've graduated from physical therapy, you can move on and go into the wellness aspect. So now that your body's feeling good, you want to fortify all that. Now you're out of pain. Let's get you, stronger to try to mitigate potential injuries. Because we can't prevent. A lot of people say injury prevention. Freakish things happen all the time. You take a misstep, someone bumps into you, fall, you get injured. Can't prevent it. So we try to mitigate injuries as much as you can, so your body has a capacity to hopefully withstand potential injuries in the future. And that is what we are at Next Level, and what we do. We all love what we do. So again, going back to health care, we put that care in health care because we listen to our patients, our clients. We actually remember things about them. We have stories about them. We put things together, and we actually take time and listen, which is unfortunately something in today's society people don't want to do. Everyone wants to just one ear out the other and move on with their day. So we like to make sure we're listening to our patients, hear what they actually have to say. So from there, I'm going to read some of your questions, because there are some really good ones on here. Some of them I already have covered, and some are really interesting to me, which was, what is a day? Wait, there's a good one here. Let me find where it says it. It's can you walk us through a typical day in the life of Harry? So, usually wake up, I have like 3 alarms, 5:20, 5:30, and 5:45. So those are my morning alarms. By the last one, I'm ready to go. So I'm like, all right, this is it, it's happening, it's official, the day's about to start. Set the coffee, got the machine going. I do my morning stretch routine every day, just get the body loose and ready for, to conquer the day essentially. I'll do a little bit of a light news reading on my phone apparently, because everything is digital now. We live in a digital world. So I have my BBC app, read some news. I like worldwide news as opposed to just domestic news, local. And then I get my coffee ready to go. I drink 16 ounces of water every single morning. That's just something I do. I don't know why, but it just became a habit. Every morning, get some water in me, start the day off, and then I will go on, put some really good tunes, and go drive to Next Level. I live in North Hollywood, so it's about a 20-minute commute every morning, so I got some time to listen to some good tunes, prepare myself mentally. Sometimes I'll do some meditation, but I've been kind of off track on my meditation, so I gotta probably get better at that. So I probably need a coach to keep me accountable. Yeah. Let's see. I already answered that. I like this one. Is there a new training trend? So the current trends, we're going away from the traditional bodybuilding lifting style, which is like no pain, no gain, just get through it. Yeah, you tore your shoulder, you have another one, keep lifting. But no, so now it's more about being more mobile, more agile humans, start doing things that are the transition to what we do on a daily basis. Like, what do you have to do to get into the chair? You have to squat, right? So can you squat before you bench press 400 pounds? How important is that 400 pound bench pressing? Unless you're lifting cars as for your job. I don't know if people do these days. So the trend in training has definitely shifted more towards being a functional human, doing things that you do in your daily life, like playing with your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews, and you have to carry them, things of that nature. Can you do that as opposed to squatting 600 pounds on your back? So that's definitely the trend now. We're trying to become, I think, more human and related to more daily tasks we do. How do you get most energy and when? No one's gonna like this answer, but I fast a lot. I do alternate day fasting, and when I fast, I have the most energy I've ever had. So that's just something that works for me. I don't suggest it to anyone because it is a little extreme, but right now I'm currently on like 40 hours of fasting and I feel great. So it just works for me, but again, not for everyone. So that's how I get my energy. And of course, coffee, of course. Liquid, you can't forget coffee, liquid gold, right? That's liquid gold. And let's see, how did you get a client to move when they haven't moved in years? Start something small, super small. One movement a day that you haven't done in the past, like the smallest movement, I don't care if you're going from here to here, your arm, that's an improvement. It's the little wins that matter, and people sometimes neglect those little wins. So be proud of yourself. People get too hard on themselves, like, oh, I can't do this, but you could do this and you couldn't do that 2 weeks ago. So even though it might not be a huge difference, it's something. So just moving. Any way, as much as you can, just keep your body moving because we're meant to move as humans. And that pretty much covers everything on this list. Any more questions? Jeffrey.
Yes. When you fast, are they without water too, or you?
No, I do water. No, I tried dry fast once. I thought I was gonna die. So dry fasting is the worst thing ever. So yeah, no dry fast. Definitely drink a lot of water. Any other questions? I just did it last week. 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did. Yeah, it was. By the 6th day, I was like, this is getting a little excessive, but I did it. So, thank you all. Thanks for listening.